welcome back, guys. Again, what we're doing today is a Khan Academy problem from your assignment. So this is the kind of problem you're going to be able to have to do. And when this kind of problem asks you, is it going to ask you either for an x-intercept of the line, or it's going to ask you for a y-intercept on the line. In this case, in this particular table, they're giving you some values and they're asking for an x-intercept. So what do? Well, the first thing to do is go, okay, it's an x-intercept, so therefore I know, and that this little arrow here, the double arrow there, that means implies. So we know it's an x-intercept, so we know that y is equal to 0. And when we know y equals 0, then we put it into our answer. We've already got half the answer, believe it or not, and that's the first step we want to take. So y equals 0. Now we're looking for the value of x when y is equal to 0. We're looking for the value of x when y equals 0. We look into our chart here, our table, and we don't see any place where y equals 0 in here, right? So what you got to do is you've got to extend your chart. Okay, you've got to extend your chart. And again, guys, just a reminder, you're always doing notes, you're always following me here. You can extend your chart, and you notice there's a pattern between 40 and 30. Can anybody tell me what that pattern is? What is it? What's happening to the numbers in the Y column? Are they going down or up? Anybody can tell me? I'll wait for it in the chat, or if nobody wants to say it, but Jackson, can you tell me, or Gabriella, or can Estrella, what's happening to the numbers in the Y column? Are they going down or up?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, did you? Can you say it? It's also easier if you can say it. It's better for the video too.
Yeah. I just said it like decreases.
It does. It decreases by 10 every time, right? So what would be our next number here? Does anybody know? It went from 10. Exactly, guys. Good. And what would be the one after that?
0.
0. Good. Now you've found your 0 in your chart. You had to kind of create it. You had to extend your table. I get that. It looks a little weird to have to do that, but that's what you got to do. Now, but we still don't know what our x-intercept is, but we're getting closer. So when y goes down by 10 every time, what's happening to the x values? We're going from negative 38 to negative 23. What was the change in x when the y value changed by 10? So what changed here? Anybody know? Anybody tell me?
So the x is going up by 15. So
You're right.
Instead of like being 15, you add 15.
Exactly. That's excellent. Nice job. Fantastic. It's plus 15 going up here. So what's happening is that while we're going down by 10 in the y value, we're going up by 15 in the x value. And the reason we're going up is that it's getting less negative, right? So that's what's happening. And then, so what do we put in for the next two values in the t table? Does anybody know? What do we put in for the next values in the t table? So negative 8 becomes what? If you add negative 8 plus 15, what do you get?
7.
7. Good job. And then what do we get after that? We're going to go another plus 15.
22.
And we're going to get 22. Excellent work. Very good. Nice job. And Brianna's just coming in. So there we go. Can everybody see that? Now, everybody, you're responsible. Now, again, you're getting points for, first of all, your responses, your audio responses there. I'm giving points to people who came up with answers in the chat while we went. And also, for instance, Gabriella. And also, I think it was Estrella. Did you speak up just now? Was that you, Estrella? Or was it Skylar?
Yeah.
That was you, Estrella? Yeah. So Estrella and Gabrielle are getting points for communicating, for writing in the chat and answering the questions. So they're getting points right now on Gojo. Then there's another round that's happening, which is another opportunity to get your points, is just simply to just write the stuff that I'm writing down in time. So when I go to the screens, when I make a tour around the room, I expect you to have all of this information written down, unless there's some reason why you can't. Tell me in the chat if you're distracted by something. You should all have written this down by now. But what about the x-intercept of the line? What's our answer? We need to know our answer, right? Gabrielle Estrada, this ding is for you. This ding is for your participation. Thank you. There you go. Okay, now everybody, what is our answer? What is the x-intercept of a line? Anybody have an idea here? Can you tell us? Would you like to tell me in the chat? Would you like to get an extra bonus point here? Skylar, Jackson, anybody else want to tell us the answer? What is the x-intercept? It's in the table now. What
It's 22 or 22 comma 0.
Exactly. It's this right here, right? Because that's when, can anybody tell us why? Can you tell us why, Gabriella? How do we know that is it?
Because it took 2 times to get to 0 for the y-axis, and so you have to do the same thing to the x-axis, and then that equals 22.
And also because x-intercept is when y equals 0. That's exactly because of this. This right here is the key bit of information, right, that you need. And I would put stars around it. I'll give you a point for putting stars around it. This right here is the key bit of information that you need to answer this question. That's why I said use that information right away, because that informs your answer. It tells you what to do every time you want to do it. So, all right, guys, it's time to take a tour around the room. And for many of you, for most of you, and let's hope for all of you, that means lots of points. So let's go. Tour around the room time. Everybody, I hope you've gotten this and you're ready to roll. Are we ready? I'm looking for everybody to write this down, okay? I'm putting an arrow at it. I put stars around it. I made it a big deal, and I didn't see it on everybody's paper. So see that right there? Everybody, if you can write that down in addition to the answer and in addition to the work on the table, I'll give you an additional point right now. But we got to go around quickly. Yeah, you've got it, Artine. Artine is our sole recipient of a double points here. Good job, Artine. You wrote this thing here. That's excellent. There you go. Gabriel puts in the extra little bit. The extra effort gets you the extra points. Good job. Louise, still haven't corrected yours. You haven't been able to earn any points for this. I don't know where you are. Starting to try to move there, Alex, but nothing too much there I can give you. And Gabriella's got this right here. X-intercept means y equals 0. Excellent work. Gabriella's getting 3 points for this, as well as helping out in the chat. Keats, I think I gave you 1 point of this. No, this is your, I'll give you 1 point for that. It's keep working. Blake got his points. He's getting double, but not the full. He's got 1 point. Good job, Blake. Guys, again, Skylar. Oh yes, you got it too. Skylar gets her bonus points, and then last but not least, Jackson Garcia finally got his in, and he gets the bonus points. Good job. I wish you took a screenshot. How clever. There you go, Brian Lopez. Excellent work getting the double points in there. Right on. Brandon got it as well. Looking good now. You guys are on it. Estrella, not quite getting the extra bonus, but good job, guys. I got to move on. There you go, Aurora. See, now you're catching up. So listen, hey, guys, be a little quicker. Some of you are just a little slow in the uptake, but other than that, you're doing great. I want to compliment you on your hard work. Here's the feedback. Here's your second round of points. For many of you, got 2 points on this. Gabriella, Jackson, Keith. No, Keith just got the 1, but many of you got this. The 2 points are going out to you. And for those of you who only got 1, well, at least you did get the 1 point. Work a little faster, and then you can get more points. So to sum things up, guys, I'm just going to go here to sum things up. This is on the video. Remember that in order to get full points in your note-taking, you want to remember things like this. When I put stars around them, these are kind of eternal facts. The x-intercept is when y equals 0. And can anybody answer, what if we were looking for the y-intercept, what would we know about x? If we're looking for the y-intercept, what would we know about x? Does anybody know that answer? For 1 more bonus point in the chat or in the audio. Yeah, so we're looking at the y-intercept. What value would x be? Anybody know? And I'm going to give you 10 seconds for that one. If you're looking for the y-intercept, what would x equal? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't see anything in the chat. I don't hear anything. And I'm ready to give points out for anybody who knows what the value of x would be if I were looking for the y-intercept. Anybody?
0.
Very good. Who said that there?
Jackson.
Jackson gets our double bonus points for Jackson today. Good job. Here it is, Jackson. And here's another one for you. You're chucking about 62 points right now in your work. Thank you very much. You're doing great, all of you. Good job. Better luck next time. It's 0. I'm just going to show you your class dojos right now, just because. But guys, it's time to log into Khan Academy. Let's get some time on Khan Academy. Log in right now. I'm going to just go ahead and, for fun, show you where you're at in Class Dojo and show you how your Class Dojo points, how your impact of your class participation on your dojo points. And then that's going to be over in Infinite Campus with a new assignment you'll see pretty quick. So you can see that, guys, how those points are shaping up. Look at your own points. We've got people who have as low as 17, and we've got people who are up into the 50s. We've got 68 for Gabriella, and you can see why when students are volunteering, helping people, putting links in the chat, they're answering questions, they're engaged. That's where you get up into these 50s and 60s. We got Gabriella, and we got Jackson at 62. Jackson at 68 for Gabriella. So that's the kind of thing you need to do. Skylar's up there over the 50s. Some of you did a lot more earlier this semester and not so much now, but this is how you get your participation points, guys. So keep at it and keep on it, all right? So we're headed over to Khan Academy, guys. Make sure you're logged in. You should be logged in by now, and you should be starting to go. I'm looking at my activity monitors here, and that's how that works. So please get over there and make sure you are on Khan Academy right there. So as you can see from Google Classroom, you have intercepts from a table. That's worth 4 points. We have video, which is worth 3 points. Just to watch the video is worth 3 points. And then these ones, of course, intercepts from an equation we did earlier this week. So we did all about intercepts this week. Next week we're going on. We're moving, doing something else. We're going to kind of recap some stuff and move on from there. So I wish you well. Have a good weekend. Work hard and get these done. Make sure you don't wait. Don't wait too long. Don't leave them to the last minute. Get them done by Sunday night, and then you come into the week and you're fine. I think you can work on them on Monday. They might be due on Monday for your class. I think it was Sunday in the other class. But you know what to do, guys. Don't forget, saying goodbye is good. Communicating is good. Going on camera and waving is good. Don't forget, you guys, it's all good to have a reaction or two. It's not a bad thing, and we can all at least say goodbye. So have a good weekend, guys, and thank you very much for being here, and all your participation is much appreciated. And you'll see that in Google Classroom. Take care. Bye-bye. See you later.